Welcome, everybody. We are getting ready to go live for the final three picks of the NHL Draft Lottery. And right now, the three remaining teams are Buffalo, Anaheim, and the Seattle Kraken. Huge odds here for Buffalo. Their odds of picking first are astronomical right now. Absolutely astronomical. We have a ton of people in the stream right now, over 300. Please leave your comments below. This is huge. We're getting ready right now. Drafting 15th, the Rangers. 14th, Dallas. Philly 13th. I'm sorry, they just took the thing off the screen. They're showing Kevin Adams right now, GM of Buffalo. We got the GM of Seattle, and we're getting ready to find out right now who is drafting number 1. Anaheim is number 3. The first overall pick goes to the Buffalo Sabres, baby! Woo! Buffalo wins the draft lottery, everybody! Holy shit! Woo! Yeah! The most depressing thing to cheer about! Oh my God! Buffalo is drafting first overall. This is big, everybody. First overall. Holy crap. Yeah. Right now, Rangers 50. They just took it off the screen again. I'm sorry for that, guys. But Buffalo is drafting first overall. We will get, they're interviewing Kevin Adams right now. Let me go turn up the screen real quick. Wow. First overall for the Buffalo Sabres. This is unbelievable, guys. So many guys that could go first overall for Buffalo. Let me tell you. Obviously, the big name is Owen Powers. You have Beniers out of Michigan too. A list of other names. We'll get into that as well. Wow. Wow. I'm elated right now. Buffalo won the draft lottery. This is great. This is unbelievable news. Kevin Adams with a giant smile on his face because that made his job a little bit easier at the draft. It's not that hard to draft 1 overall. The consensus pick right now is obviously a defenseman from Michigan, Owen Powers. Absolutely, this will get interesting. Obviously, with the discussion between Eichel and with discussions with Eichel and Reinhart, whether or not either of them will be back. Just extremely excited. You could not find a bigger smile on anybody right now than Kevin Adams. Unbelievable. Just extremely excited. Oh, sorry guys, I gotta tweet this out. Draft consensus first overall. Unbelievable, guys. I mean, anybody got any comments in the comment section, please? How are you guys feeling? This is an unbelievable feeling. Obviously, we've won the lottery once before. Does one first overall make the season a bit easier to swallow? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it was a tough year. I don't think there's anything that can make what happened this season very much easier to bear, especially with how it ended with the exit interviews with Eichel and Reinhart, even Ristolainen. Those were very, very tough pills to swallow for Buffalo. And, yeah, it's extremely exciting, I guess, to be a Sabres fan. You just won the first overall pick. It's absolutely. I'm excited. I'm just at a loss for words. I'm just gonna definitely. The number 1, obviously, again, is defenseman from Michigan, Owen Power. I'm bringing up a mock draft right now. Obviously, again, Buffalo winning the first overall pick. Left-handed defenseman from the University of Michigan. Another guy who's ranked second amongst. Beniers, center from Michigan as well. Just a lot of going on. Hughes, part of the Hughes family. I'm just at a loss for words. I'm excited right now. Luke Hughes, another 6'2" defenseman from the NTDP National Development Program for the Team USA. Again, part of the Hughes, the illustrious Hughes family. And then Dylan Gunther from the WHL in Edmonton, 6'1" right wing. Another center from Michigan, Kent Johnson, 6'1", weighs 167 pounds. Again, there's just a lot to be valued at first overall. Even though this isn't the sexiest of all drafts to win, obviously you would hope there is a generational talent at first overall. There isn't this year. You would hope that when you draft first overall, you're getting a guy that can go right in your lineup. Personally, if you're asking me, I think you should take the route that the Vancouver Canucks did with Hughes when they drafted him. Let him stay in college, whoever does, whether it's Power, Beniers, Johnson, doesn't matter who it is. Let him play another year of junior or college. There's no reason to rush him into this situation with Buffalo. And hopefully, what happens here, if you're a guy who wants to see Jack Eichel stick around, maybe this sways him to want to give it another year. Maybe not. I don't know. I think it will be Power at 1. He's the consensus guy. There's one thing you can't teach, and it's size. And this kid has size, and he has speed. He has unbelievable boots on him. And another thing, too, is we've gone so long watching Rasmus Ristolainen play 20-plus minutes a night. I mean, is it really far-fetched to see us drafting another defenseman? I know it's not the sexiest pick or the one everybody wants to see us take, but I wouldn't mind another, cornerstone defenseman on the blue line. It doesn't hurt to have it. Obviously, if it's not Powers, it's going to be a center, right? I think a lot of it really depends on what happens with Jack Eichel. Whatever goes down with Jack Eichel is probably where you're going to see Buffalo steer with this first overall pick. Because if you keep Jack Eichel another year, there's no reason really to rush a center. I mean, I personally, I wouldn't hate it, but I don't hate the idea of Owen Power either. It's the kid's an unbelievable skater, and he's really showing it right now for Team Canada in the World Tournament. Has an unbelievable showing. I'm excited. How are you guys feeling? I wasn't expecting. Obviously, I hopped on immediately. I just got back from a hockey game. Hopped on immediately, and literally as I'm going live with you, they're getting ready to announce the first overall pick. So it's exciting. I don't know. How do you guys feel? Leave a comment. Injury does hurt Eichel's trade value. I definitely do agree with that. It definitely wouldn't, at least to me, make sense to trade him right now. I would at least wait to see how this rehab goes with the neck injury, see if he needs the surgery. If they decide to take the long-term rehab thing, and hopefully it heals on its own without having to resort to surgery. I don't know. We'll see. It's I don't know. I'm so elated right now. I remember where I was when we won the Darlene draft lottery. I was at a bar called The Pub with a friend of mine, Mike Jafari from hockey, and we absolutely lost it. We jumped into each other's arms. It's like, wow, something finally went Buffalo's way. And in a year again where nothing went our way, we won the draft lottery. So if there's any team that deserves this, is us. Any fan base deserves to win the lottery, it's us. I mean, I will die on that hill. You can debate it with me. It's absolutely I'm elated right now. Just to give you some idea of what Owen Power is doing right now, I'll bring up his stats for everybody to see. Owen Power, again, Canadian defenseman, currently playing for the University of Michigan. Projected, obviously, the first overall in the NHL. He was born in Mississauga, Ontario. I'm bringing up his hockey DB right now. Right now for Team Canada in the World Junior Tournament, yeah, he doesn't have a sexy stat line, but he does have 3 assists in 7 games as probably, the most talented player on that team of Team Canada. But this past season for the University of Michigan, a team that had to bow out of the Frozen Four tournament because of COVID. I think they were the 2nd-ranked team in the tournament going in. Another Sabres prospect in net, Eric Portillo, being coached by Sabres alumni Steve Shields there, friend of the program, had to bow out. They had a great season, mostly because of guys like Johnson, Beniers, and again Owen Power. In the 26 games played, Power had 16 points, 3 goals, 13 assists. But again, he's a very solid first overall pick. I know people don't want to see them take him, but again, there's one thing you can't teach, it's size. And the kid is an unbelievable skater. And if you don't rush him, he could be one of those cornerstone defensemen you have in this organization for a very long time. And putting him on the ice in certain situations with a guy like Rasmus Dahlin, I'm not completely against that. Buffalo trade the pick? No, I don't see them trading this pick at all. Especially when they're, again, if there's a ton of value in a Jack Eichel trade or Sam Reinhart trade, you're going to get first-round picks coming back your way. I'm not sure if Peterka is hurt for Germany. I have to look into it. I apologize for my ignorance there. But again, it's for sure. I'm absolutely elated. First overall, unbelievable. I'm excited. I'm sure you're all excited. It's absolutely unbelievable. I can't keep repeating that, but I'm about ready to hang up and listen. I'll go live again here shortly, hopefully with somebody else from Trainwreck or Two Goalies, One Mike, to give more reactions here. Unbelievable. I just nothing would ever seem to go Buffalo's way this year. It was just doom and gloom when they got out of that COVID break after they contracted COVID during that back-to-back with the New Jersey Devils. Nothing would really seem to go our way. Extremely excited for what's to come. Again, we'll see what happens here in the next coming weeks. Kevin Adams seems elated after he spoke to the media. Again, having a rookie GM like that, it makes your job a hell of a lot easier at the draft when you're picking first overall. It's very hard to miss with that pick. So we'll see what happens here. I will hang up and listen. It's been a pleasure, and let's go Sabres, right? Absolutely. Let's go Buffalo.